This is Pride Month, a chance to celebrate the LGBTQ+ community across the country and also right here in Maine.
All month long, we are taking a closer look at Maine's gay history and the fight for rights. News Center Maine's Zach Blanchard is here with more on the events that actually sparked a movement. Zach?
Yeah, Brian and Amanda, that movement dates back decades, starting with the first openly gay organization at the University of Maine called the Wildstein Club in 1973. From there, it grew into a yearly meeting known as the Gay Symposium. But it wasn't for another decade that the movement truly became a political one.
Yeah.
You can often find Dale McCormick with a tool in hand, tackling yet another project.
I have too many. I'm too busy.
But there's one project she's most proud of, leading the fight for equality in Maine.
We have asked the state legislature 4 times to take a stand on discrimination against gay and lesbian people.
As the first openly gay member of the state legislature, she's never been afraid to speak her mind, always looking for the positive.
My mother called me a goddamn Pollyanna one day, and she's right, I pretty much am.
Dale used that to help found and become the first president of the Maine Lesbian-Gay Political Alliance in the 1980s. The group was influential in efforts to establish and protect the rights of LGBTQ+ people at a time when acceptance, let alone tolerance, was hard to come by.
That one of the huge pushbacks we were getting from society at large was, well, you chose this. You could choose not to be gay.
The MLGPA is known for its decades of work to get a civil rights bill passed that prohibits discrimination on the basis of sexuality or gender identity in the state.
Biggest accomplishments, many think, is just that we formed MLGPA to stick up for ourselves. We decided to try to change how we were thought of.
But that change took time. The organization formed in the midst of the AIDS crisis. Howard Solomon lost his first partner to the virus.
Ron died in January 1989. And then, only then, did I really start reaching out to get engaged with activism.
It brought many like him together to make sure resources and education were reaching those in the state who needed it most.
For many gay men, the organizing in the late 80s largely centered around AIDS. We were taking care of ourselves and we were taking care of our brothers.
But there was one moment that changed everything. In July of 1984, Charlie Howard was walking in downtown Bangor, his boyfriend Roy by his side, when a group of teens approached them, shouting homophobic slurs before throwing them into the Kentuskeg stream. Charlie couldn't swim and died. He was only 23.
Well, it absolutely was a catalyst.
Charlie Howard's death was a key pivotal moment for bringing folks out of the closet.
It frightens me. I'm frightened now, angry.
I can't tolerate somebody getting killed over just his sexuality.
While years, even decades have passed, Charlie Howard's death still resonates here in the Queen City. There's now a rainbow-painted crosswalk and a memorial in his honor.
It's a reminder every year that we have come a long way and there's still a long way to go.
Jill Henderson with the Maine Health Equity Alliance organizes Bangor's annual Pride events. It's a celebration Charlie never got. And each year, they're reminded of the dark history they continue to reckon with. Because
we're still fighting for safety. We're still fighting so that nothing like Charlie Howard ever happens again.
As for Dale McCormick, she's still fighting too.
I'm not discouraged, but I'm just sick of it and I'm really mad.
Frustrated, but not broken by an increasingly hostile political environment that targets the LGBTQ+ community. She says she's just proud she and so many others helped build a stronger and better future.
The Maine Lesbian-Gay Political Alliance went on to become what we now know as Equality Maine. We'll have more about the work that organization is doing later this month. Brian and Amanda.
Zach, thank you for this. And remember, you can catch all of the stories that Zach has told throughout Pride Month in a special report, Maine Pride, streaming only on our News Center Maine Plus.